What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 40 for 39.
Why would it be 39, Chad?
Welcome
We go to
to-
fives every time. How would it be 39?
Welcome to episode 40, season 3 of the Monday Night Wars. I am Chad Talks, and joining me, as always, is Jmack Gaming. And we're here at
Survivor Series, Chad.
Off again.
2001.
Yeah, it's huge.
Raw versus SmackDown. The big win, the big award last year was the number 30 in the Royal Rumble. This year, the winning brand gets to steal one of the member of the losing brand. A lot on the line tonight.
That's huge.
That's huge. You want to go over last year's card, Chad?
Sure, why not?
It all started off with Randy Orton defeating Perry Saturn. And Road Dogg won the pre-show championship.
Nice. Neither Perry Saturn and Road Dogg both don't work here.
Triple H defeating Shawn McCall.
He also doesn't work here anymore.
Keep reading off the matches.
Taka Michinoku defeated Mystico. He also doesn't work here anymore. PJ Black versus Vince McMahon.
What are you laughing about?
The Rat Boys defeated the Second City Saints.
Oh, yeah. I got it from here.
Okay, all right.
Ric Flair and Rhino defeated Savage and Noble.
Nice.
Kings of the Mountain defeated Buff, Credible, and Tazz. That was on the main show?
Wow.
Fucking Christ. Liger and Ricky. Lesnar, Dr. Wagner Jr.
What a random match for Brock.
Booker T and Jeff Jarrett. That was the debut of the CMLL alliance.
Oh, got it.
Booker T and Jeff Jarrett. Psychosis and Dean Malenko. Because Booker T was like, that was a United IC. Paul White and The Rock, world champion versus world champion. And then SmackDown winning the 5-on-5 match. Edge, Del Santo, Eddie, Lover, and The Undertaker defeating Christian Cage, Mark Henry, Stone Cold, Kane, and Kurt Angle. What a show that was, Chad.
What a show. Got 97.
But we're here. We are here at the Arizona Veterans Coliseum. We could have had a bigger show, but we are in Phoenix, and there's not a lot of Phoenix venues that aren't fucking gigantic. And I don't want to cheat the system. You know, I could put it in here, but the ticket sales will go through the roof, and I only save them for big shows like WrestleMania. So we are here at the Arizona Veterans Coliseum. We got a lot of shit to do. Let's get into it. We start off the show with a bad injury as Simon Diamond breaks his leg in the start off the pre-show.
Wow.
That's not great.
But hey, I recognize Sean Davari.
What, did you think that was that funny?
I thought so.
Well, Chad, I need you to understand something.
Yeah.
Chad, the pay-per-view predictions are back tonight.
Yes.
Thanks, Michael Hayes. Our new debuting Rayo de Jalisco Jr. takes on Carice Coleman, Chad.
Sick.
He's not that great.
No.
He's 58.
Not bad.
The pre-show championship, Chad. Scotty 2 Hotty's the pre-show title champion.
Oh, man. Look at him.
Look at him. This is a random. It had guys like Barry Windham, Dana White, and
Picture's
Lenny
not even
Lane.
shown here. Dana White was in this.
Dana White wasn't it. DDP got concussed.
Oh, no.
I'm off to a bad start on this show. Yeah, so, thanks, Lenny Lane's dad. Diamond Dallas Page, concussion. Scotty 2 Hotty, your pre-show champion.
Oh, it was Dana White.
I deserve that. And the final pre-show match of the night, the Phoenix Combat Club defeat PG-13 in 10-15. So a big show. We start off with a hype package showing the Raw versus SmackDown and Lesnar and Austin. Those are the big hypes. Chad, are you excited for this show?
I'm stoked.
You are 53, Chad.
I know, I'm 27.
Actually, you are 59 and 38 now.
Hell yeah.
Going into November, how do you think you're going to do tonight?
I think I'm going to chuck on 10 more.
Okay, well, there was only going to be like 9 predicted matches. I think. Maybe 10. I'll ask you. Well, we start off tonight. Masawa versus Kid Cash. I'll ask you, Chad. Kid Cash coming in, wanting the biggest and the best in Masawa, his debut match here in WWF.
Yeah.
No idea how it's going to go. Who do you got?
I got Masawa.
Chad got Masawa. Let's see how it goes. And in a 95.
Wow.
Masawa busting out a 92 to start the show. He hits the Tiger Driver on Kid Cash. And Double M Masawa gets the win. 1602. Big match right there, Chad.
Big match for Masawa.
Are you not happy that he's here?
No, I think he's great. He can curse your roster.
Our next match, I forgot to book it on Raw. Okay. But we have seen Second City Saints bully the Bashams over the last couple of weeks to the point where Danny Basham got a roll-up win on CM Punk. The Second City Saints are only two-time World Tag Team Champions. They're the most decorated tag team in WWF. The Bashams, the young and up-and-coming rising tag team of on the show. Chad, who you got? You got the Second City Saints, or you got Danny and Doug, the Basham brothers?
This is the one that I think could go either way, but I'm going to go with the Bashams.
Chad is going to go with the Bashams in a decent match. They showcase why they're one of the best in the division. Steel and CM Punk get the win when Steel pins Doug Basham with a Chicago Sunrise.
Nice.
Huge win for the Second City Saints.
Yeah.
That's a loss for Chad. I'm going to mark that down. All right, Chad. Our first Raw vs. SmackDown match of the night.
Yeah.
It'll be Chad Collier.
Oh.
The European champion. Taking on the light heavyweight champion, the OG rat, he called himself, Christopher Daniels. Chad, who do you got?
The rat boy, Chad Collier, will retain his European championship.
Chad, before we go any farther, who do you think is going to win the brand beatdown, the brand battle? Raw or SmackDown?
I'm going to go Raw.
Okay. Well, Chad's going to guess Chad Collier here, too, right?
Yeah.
Well, in a great match. I know it's going to be a great match. It's Chad and Daniels. Chad Collier. I love how you just automatically look. Let me talk to you about it.
I'm not reacting. You don't have to say that.
I didn't even say anything, and you went...
Yeah. Did
you read it? Let me read it to you.
No one saw that.
Let me read it to you. I want you to be excited about it, too.
Okay, go ahead.
You know? Chad Collier defeats Chris Daniels in 15:05.
Wow. Oh, I benefit from a hot new move.
Yeah. A hot new move for the ugly little boy.
The Chadadian Destroyer.
Big win for Chad Collier over Chris Daniels, Chad.
Yeah.
Chris Daniels, one of his first single losses here in WWF. His other one, Scott Steiner in that King of the Ring. We move on. Oh, Chad Collier. He's got his European Championship, and he says, oui. Oh, I didn't even ask. Kana, it doesn't matter.
I didn't look. I closed my eyes.
All right, Kana Aja Kong. Who do you got?
Kana.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, I'll count that. Kana defeats Aja Kong. I forgot that. I looked at it and I forgot that was coming right up. Kana got a 39.
Nice.
Aja Kong 66.
Nice.
Kana stinks, but we're trying to do something. It's so hard when you don't have women that are already automatically over, like Chad started with. It's hard to build them up when no one is over. You know, I can't.
I basically only had China.
Debbie came in at a 60.
Oh, okay. Well.
Beth, 45.
Anyway, continue.
And then, Renee Dupree and Booker T. Renee Dupree said La Resistance is the greatest stable on SmackDown. The Gentlemen's Club, led by Booker T and Ric Flair, said, no. Don't disrespect your elders like that, you smug piece of shit. And that has led to this match right here. Renee Dupree, Booker T, the hierarchy of the greatest stable on Earth in this match. Who do you got?
I have Renee Dupree.
Just going to go with Renee Dupree here. And in a good match, Renee Dupree defeats Booker T with a Dupree driver. A big match and a big win for the young up-and-coming Renee Dupree over the veteran Booker T.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm the best.
Yeah. Chad says he's the best.
I'm the best. I'm so smart.
All right. Match number 2.
I'm in your head, Justin.
Match number 2. Thanks. Raw vs. SmackDown. The tag team belts for either team. It's the new tag team champions on SmackDown, Savon Granier and Rob Conway, taking on Edge and Christian Cage. Chad,
I think one team needs this more than the other, so I'm going to go Savon Granier and Rob Conway will upset Edge and Christian.
Yeah. Do you think they're going to upset Edge and Christian here?
I do.
All right, let's get into the match, Chad. Close your eyes. I could just read it to you. You can close your eyes and I can just read it.
Okay, sure.
and a bout that had good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. An upset win is in hand. Sylvain Grenier and Rob Conway get the win over Edge and Christian Cage. This match was projected to be a great historic match until I had to put Rob Conway and Sylvain Grenier in.
How mad were Edge and Christian?
We're going to find out.
They might be putting in their notices.
Yep, who knows? Who cares?
That'd be sick. I love Edge and Christian.
It's a good match, though. Sylvain and Rob Conway win. Sylvain pins Christian Cage with a Quebec cutter. Eddie and Latin Lover would have tore the house down with these two. But
They would have.
Eddie and Chavo would have tore the house down. Just, you know.
Hito Del Santo and fucking Latin Lover.
We don't talk about it anymore. No. So, Chad, that was another win for you right there.
Yes.
You're now 5-1.
Because I'm a genius.
All right. Well, Kurt Angle's here. And
Yes, hello.
he wants, as we were reading down the results from last year, he remembered that he was in the main event match last year. Now he's not even on the card. Ooh. And he's pissed off about it. Ugh. And he's still frustrated about his loss to Brock Lesnar a couple weeks ago. So he's calling out anyone backstage to come out and wrestle right now. And Chad, we have a returning member of the roster here.
Ooh, returning.
A returning member. We saw this match a month and a half ago.
Nice.
And he got hurt right after. Because you know who's back? The Game.
Ooh.
Triple H is here. The man that was supposed to wrestle Brock Lesnar a couple weeks ago. Got hurt. Kurt Angle entered that match instead. And now Triple H is back. And they're fighting right on here. Kurt Angle.
Close my eyes. I say Triple H wins.
That doesn't count. This match wasn't built. So you don't.
I would have been right.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. Triple H defeats Kurt Angle in 1944. Once again, Kurt Angle cannot get the job done against anyone at this point. He's come so close, but he just can't get it done. A 99 here, Chad.
Huge.
A 99 here, Chad. We move on.
The King of Kings.
We have 4 matches left, Chad.
Ooh.
And we move on to a match I'm excited for.
Ooh.
Match number 3 of the Raw vs. SmackDown brand.
Warfare.
Warfare. There we go. It's PJ Black and John Cena tonight, Chad. Who do you got? Do you have the Intercontinental Champion PJ Black, or do you have the young up-and-coming United States Champion John Cena?
This might be the risky pick, and I think he's boring as shit, but I'm going to go with John Cena.
He's boring? Yeah. Sticks and stones may break my bones. In a superb match, John Cena wins in an upset victory over PJ Black, 17-37 with a spin-out powerbomb. John Cena getting the win, and you can't beat him, and you can't see him. And Sticks,
his time is now.
His time is now.
From what I've heard,
a big match for John Cena over a man that says he's going to take over WWF, PJ Black. And now we move on, Chad. I didn't put an entrance, so I'm just going to talk about it right now. It's Alex Wright, the Seinfeld star, taking on the man that says he's going to end his Hollywood career, the former WWF World Heavyweight Champion, Kishi. Who do you got, Chad?
Alex Wright.
Well, in an exceptional match, I changed this as I was booking. I was planning on Kishi winning because Alex Wright was leaving. But then I said, nah, fuck it. Alex Wright defeats Kishi in 1643 with an STF.
Nice.
Big win for the new Seinfeld star, the new Hollywood star.
How long is he gone for?
No, we don't know, Chad. He's still here.
Oh, true. Right.
I have no idea. He could be gone for a year. He could be gone for fucking 7 days. I have no idea. So that was a risky move by putting the win on Alex Wright. But he's one of the most dominant stars in all of America. But now, 2 matches left, Chad. It's here.
It is.
Alex Wright says, I'll see you guys when I'm back from Hollywood.
I'll see you guys at my Emmy speech.
Yep, I'll see you guys at the Oscars. Or the Emmys, I guess that's TV. But now here we go, Chad. Brock Lesnar and Mike Tyson make their way down to the ring. Stone Cold to the hugest pop of the night. It's Stone Cold, Brock Lesnar, Chad. SmackDown up 2-1. Can they put it away here, or can Raw tie it up going into the 5th match?
I'm going to go with Brock Lesnar.
Chad will go with Brock Lesnar And in a 99, no selling, they have great chemistry. Both got 100. This didn't get 100. This may have been the greatest match of all time. Not enough selling because these guys are beating the shit out of each other. Brock Lesnar wins, though. Brock Lesnar is on an absolute run right now. Holy fuck.
2-time champion.
Good Lord. Lack of selling. Who cares? Both these men had an in-ring performance of 100.
Yeah, they beat the little piss out of each other.
They beat the...
And we're over here going, yeah, but they didn't really sell it that well.
Well, Brock Lesnar hit enough 5. I also think I only got up after 6.4 seconds.
Yeah,
You gotta give him at least 7 seconds.
Brock didn't flail around like a fish after the hit the starter.
Well, Brian, well, if this was in Tokyo, this would have been a 5-star match, Brian. Brock Lesnar wins in an exceptional match to tie it up, Chad.
Yes.
It's a tie it up, and Vince McMahon is backstage, and he runs out, and he hugs both these guys. He knows he doesn't want to lose anyone on Team Raw. But now, here we go, Chad.
It's the big one. Main event.
It's the big one. Team Raw makes their way down to the ring, led by Randy Orton. It's The Rock, Stasiak, and Dynamo of Jushin Liger and Kaiji.
Are they all wearing red t-shirts?
They're all wearing red trunks.
Red trunks.
Red trunks and Jushin's red gear.
Nice.
And Team SmackDown, led by Jeff Jarrett. It's Paul White, Mick Foley, Scott Steiner, and the Latin Lover.
Are they all wearing blue trunks?
What?
Are they all wearing blue trunks?
What do you mean?
Because they're Team Blue for SmackDown.
No.
Oh, okay.
They're all wearing blue tights for SmackDown. Chad, who do you have in this 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series match?
I gotta go Team Raw.
You went with Team Raw in the beginning. You stuck to your guns. You've been on a damn roll all night. And I wish I had the eliminations in hand, because I don't know where that paper went. But we'll just hit next segment. Close your eyes. I'll read it to you. I'll read it to you. Oh my God, a fucking injury. And not even that's just a shit one too. Blank sustained a sleepy head. A sleepy head ruined my main event. I hate this fucking game so fucking much. An exceptional match. Team SmackDown. Win. Latin Lover eliminated first. Then Jarrett. Then Kaiji, Scott, Liger, Paul White, Rock, Orton. And then finally, Mick Foley pins Shawn Stasiak. Mick Foley was the final man.
Was he the sole survivor?
He was.
Wow.
He actually eliminated Rock, Orton, and Stasiak.
Wow, what a run.
What a run. Well, I hate this fucking game. Let's look. Look at all this bonuses. Penalized for being disrupted by injury. And it's a bullshit one.
Yeah.
He's tired. I want to fire his ass. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, okay? After Eric Bischoff gets down in the ring and he hugs everyone. He hugs Jeff Jarrett, and Jeff Jarrett, and Eric's like, let's make the announcement right now. Let's make the announcement of who we're going to take from Monday Night Raw. And he gives the microphone to Mick Foley because he is the sole survivor. And Mick Foley looks at him, and he looks at Eric Bischoff. He says, there's only one man we can take. A man that I have a lot of love for. A man, let's just get back in the ring, bitch. The Rock.
Yep, I knew it.
The Rock is on SmackDown.
The Rock's gonna layeth the SmackDown on all of them candy asses.
He's gonna layeth the SmackDown a 92 because the main event got fucked. And I am genuinely pissed off by it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Genuinely, I'm gonna lose this month. Chad can take his win. I'm not happy about it.
Who knows?
No,
my big matches are Battle Royal. Those always do bad.
True. But still, it was a hell of a show, though.
Yes.
This run right here of 99, 97, 96, 99 for matches. And then the main shit the bed.
Yeah.
We'll see you for World War III. One of the biggest matches implication-wise in WCW every year, because the winner of that match main events the Mania of WCW.
Starrcade.
Which is one night this year.
Yes, it is one night this year.
Sorry, spoilers.
Yeah, it's one night this year.
We'll see you for World War
3.
20.
Hello, everyone. So I fucked up kind of. I wanted to look at the booking analysis, and instead of doing that, I accidentally hit run show. Luckily, Justin caught it. But anyway, here we are. We're at World War 3. And we're starting off the show. There was no pre-show match.
I can't even look at the last year's results. I don't know what happened.
Rob Van Dam won last year's
what other match?
World War 3 match.
What other show? Whatever. What other matches were there?
There was a lot.
Yeah, dumb fuck. This is why I control everything.
It's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Dumb idiot.
We are starting the show.
Bongus.
We are starting the show.
Dingless.
Are you finished?
Cunnilingus.
You good now? You good? Yeah. Anyway, we start the show off with the tag team title match.
Wow.
The Dudleys taking on the New Age Outlaws. And in a decent match, the Dudleys defeat Kip James and Road Dogg when Bubba Ray Dudley pinned Road Dogg with the Dudley Death Drop, and the Dudleys make defense number 2 of the WCW tag team titles.
Okay. All right.
So hell yeah, love that.
Cool.
Move on to the next segment. We see Lodi and Shark Boy. They are backstage. They're preparing. They said, here's the thing. No matter what happens tonight, as long as we keep hot potatoing the 24/7 championship to each other, then even if one of us gets pinned, just don't give it to him. And then I'll pin the other one. You see what we'll do here? Someone pins me, I throw you the belt. You pin them when they come over to get you. It's foolproof. Shark Boy's like, oh hell yeah! Make sure you drink up on the clam juice, because we're gonna need it if we're gonna win the World War 3 match tonight. So Justin, Shark Boy and Lodi are getting ready for their big match.
Yeah.
And we have here the Tough Enough 4-way.
Chris Harris won.
And Chris Harris won. And Justin, this was random. And I booked the World War 3 match, guessing who I thought would win.
Yeah.
And I did guess Chris Harris.
Wow.
So I got lucky. I went based off of past performances. And Chris Harris has been winning when it counted. So I don't know if there's a way you can tell. You can look at the road engine notes. See, it was not booked to win. If you want to double check.
All right, click it. Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
And next segment. And we have here, Justin. I forgot I unmasked Eddie Colon. And I was like, what? But we are here. The Click are backstage and they're celebrating. They're partying, right? Well, sorry. Celebrating wasn't the right word. They're partying, right? They're giving Road Dogg and Kip James some shit for not winning. But Shawn Michaels says, but that's okay because listen, everybody else is gonna win tonight. I'm gonna beat Sting. Eddie Colon's gonna beat that washed up has-been Bret Hart. Kevin Nash is going to win World War 3, and everything's going to be good to go. And Eddie Colon's like, Bret, you didn't give a damn at all about me when I was your tough enough rookie. All you cared about, all you cared about, all you complained about, all you bitched about was how you were in the main events and how this guy, and he points to Shawn, was now. As soon as he came in, you got in a car and you left. And you left me high and dry. You didn't give a damn about me, but he did. When I got eliminated, you know who was the first person to tell me to keep my head up? That I was going to be okay? It wasn't you, Bret.
Don't say it was Shawn.
It wasn't you, Bret. It wasn't you, Bret.
It was Carly Colon's brother.
Besides my own brother, it was Shawn Michaels.
No, it wasn't.
And so when I found out Shawn Michaels was trying to put together a clique, I knew I had to be a part of it. Fuck you, Bret. Tonight, in that steel cage, I'm going to kick your ass. All right. Next segment. You ready? Justin's practicing his golf swing behind me.
Yeah, go on.
We have here the Women's Championship match and a decent match. Debbie Malenko defeated Beth Phoenix in 12:50 by submission. And wow. Debbie Malenko makes defense number 1 of the WCW Women's title.
Wow.
Yeah, wow, indeed.
Wow.
We have. Oh my God! It's Sting. Sting is backstage, and Sting is. He says tonight I have Shawn Michaels one final time in a last man standing, and you're gonna have to kill me if you don't want me to reach this 10 count. Because no matter what you do to me, no matter how hard you can super kick me, no matter what moves you can use, it doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, I will defeat you, Shawn, and I will win the WCW World Heavyweight Championship, and I will go into Starrcade main eventing it as World Champion.
I mean, with Sting's injury history, you might kill him.
You might. Justin, we have here the steel cage match, Bret Hart versus Eddie Colon, and in a decent match, Bret Hart defeated Eddie Colon in a cage match with a victory roll.
Fucking roll up?
Yep.
What a fucking bum Bret Hart is, man.
Bret Hart beat Eddie
Bret
Colon
Hart's
in
a
this steel
fucking
cage match.
scumbag carny.
There was no way for any Click members to interfere. Bret got a straight clean win.
This would have been huge to put over Eddie, but, you know, you're afraid to build stars.
And we have Hulk Hogan. Brother. The World War III match
Fuck up a Hogan promo.
is my opportunity, Jack, to win and main event one more Starrcade, and I'm going to do it, brother. What you going to do? You know, basic Hulk Hogan promo. But, Justin, we have here Ultimo Dragon versus Hoovy for the Cruiserweight Championship. And about that superb wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd, Juventud defeated Ultimo Dragon in 2021. Hey, that was a year. By pinfall with the 450 splash. That's not true.
1452.
2315 was not. That's military time, and that wasn't a year yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
It will be a year.
But it won't be.
I didn't say it wasn't.
But Juventud makes defense number 4 of the WCW Cruiserweight title.
Oh, okay.
Got a 91. So far, this is the match to beat, Justin.
I've beaten it a lot of times.
But I mean tonight, in this pay-per-view, this is the match to beat so far.
Okay.
After the match, Juventud and Super Crazy are celebrating in the ring, but Shark Boy and Lodi are chased away. Are being chased. Well, actually, there's no one chasing them, but they keep looking back that there's somebody chasing them. Shark Boy is in the ring while they're celebrating, and he says, "I could have swore I heard someone coming." Shark Boy, man, I could have sworn it, man.
Why is he in the ring?
Because they were running from the backstage area. And as they turn around, they look and they see Juventud and Super Crazy. And you know Juventud. He hates to have his moment taken. He hates sharing the spotlight with anybody. You know, it's just
rude.
He hates it. Exactly. He's pissed off. So he looks at Super Crazy. Super Crazy looks at him, and they beat down Shark Boy and Low D. And then he looks over at Super Crazy, nods, and Super Crazy pins Low D and wins the 24/7 title. Chris Jericho. Backstage, he says, "Tonight, if I don't defeat Goldberg tonight,
Tonight,
if I don't defeat Goldberg tonight, I won't have an opportunity to win, to hold a world championship. As long as Goldberg is champion. And I don't know how long Goldberg's title would run if it's not for me. But luckily, it doesn't matter because I've beaten Goldberg. I've beaten him for this belt. And yeah, he beat me. But that won't happen again. Listen, I'm in Goldberg's head. And I'll prove it tonight when I defeat Goldberg and I pin him in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. And you can take that to the bank."
What is he, a bank teller now?
Yeah, benefit from a new hot catchphrase.
Okay.
So that's the new catchphrase.
He's a fucking bank teller?
And Justin, in an exceptional match, Goldberg defeats Chris Jericho in 14:49.
The hell is a twisted disco knee?
I don't know.
Disco
With a
Inferno
spear.
came back and injured Goldberg.
Well, listen, Jericho.
How the circle of the universe comes
How the
back.
turns
Goldberg
have tabled.
Spears Disco Inferno in 44 seconds, and a couple days later, he's got a disco knee.
Well, it's funny, Justin, because Jericho, he can't.
To relinquish the belt.
He looks destroyed. He can't challenge for a world title anymore. Jericho.
Well, as long as Goldberg's champion, and Goldberg could be out for 9
Jericho
months.
sombers to the back as Goldberg nursing his injury, and then all of a sudden you hear music play from Minoru Suzuki and the Suzuki Goon.
Oh, yeah, well, match is going to suck because Goldberg's going to be hurt.
And Minoru Suzuki, Tazz, and
You
Taka
can't even make it a match, you
beat
pussy?
down Goldberg and attack his injured knee. And because he's injured, Minoru Suzuki pins him and wins the Universal title.
Why didn't you make it a match?
I thought it would be better to do a gangle. I don't know.
What Suzuki's not going to get over.
That's okay. He'll get over. He's world champion. It's fine.
Oh, I had Kishi beat Lesnar in a match, and you're afraid to do it like that?
But Justin,
You're such a coward.
our next segment, 99 match, Sting versus Shawn Michaels.
You're a coward.
In an exceptional match, Shawn Michaels defeats Sting in a 1v1 last man standing match. Sting could not beat the 10 count. He took a Sweet Chin Music. He took 5 Sweet Chin Musics.
What? You had China running?
But during the match, there was an interference from China who ran in and attacked Sting.
I am giving up on this company.
And Shawn Michaels makes defense. Why is that? That's cool. Show China. It's a surprise swerve. She's part of the clique. She's got that Triple H connection. It makes sense. Shawn Michaels makes defense number 4 of the WCW World Heavyweight title. And Justin, after the match, Shawn Michaels and China, they celebrate in the ring. Shawn Michaels is doing crotch chops to the fans, laughing. And mockingly laughing. China is laughing. You know, they're just mocking the fans. And Justin, the next match is the World War III match.
No. Okay.
We were able to get 60 men in this match. I'm just going to give you the highlights. The match started. And immediately, Abyss eliminates 5 jobbers. Just throws them over. The brawl starts. There was a spot where Big Daddy V, Ahmed, and Monty Brown. It looked like they were on the same page. They were eliminating some people. And Big Daddy V, you know, he turns around to go beat somebody up, and Ahmed and Monty Brown they look at each other and they nod. And it looks like they're gonna go eliminate Big Daddy V, but Big Daddy V is able to see it coming, and he picks them both up and throws them over the top rope. Big Daddy V eliminates Ahmed and Monty Brown. The match continues. Owen and Raven, who have had a beef with Mortis and Abyss respectively, you know, after they beat down Raven, they're in the match. They're fighting Abyss and Mortis. You know, eventually Raven gets eliminated.
Oh.
The fight continues. Eventually Raven gets eliminated. Mortis, Mortis and Abyss team up and both eliminate Raven. Yeah. Abyss and Mortis both eliminated Raven. They teamed up.
I didn't want to leave that out on a cliffhanger. Maybe Kara Slice eliminated Raven.
No, Kara Slice wasn't in it.
I don't know.
Another matchup that was heavily targeted here was Rey Mysterio and AJ. They fought as soon as they saw each other. They ran at each other. And Justin, they were in the middle of the ring doing just spot moves. Like AJ hit him with a Styles Clash. Rey Mysterio hit him with a bunch of hurricanranas and moonsaults. They were just attacking each other with spot fest. Eventually, Justin, it got to the point to where they got so caught up in beating each other up that they didn't have their eyes on the prize, and they both got eliminated at the same time.
By who?
What?
By who?
Abyss eliminated during their little montage of Abyss eliminating people.
You said 5 jobbers.
Yeah. After that, of course.
Oh, of course.
After that, of course.
Abyss has eliminated everyone.
Yeah,
every story you've told right now has been Abyss or Big Daddy V.
Of course. I mean, listen.
Hopefully strong. Abyss wins the fucking...
Samoa Joe, Steven Regal, they went at it. Eventually, Samoa Joe eliminated Steven Regal.
Wow.
Yes. Matt and Jeff had some offense teaming up together, but unfortunately, they were eliminated both, Justin, at the same time by a Shane Helms.
Okay.
Shane Helms, yes, he was able to basically Shane Helms is laying on the ropes like he was unconscious, and Matt and Jeff ran at him, and he played. He laughed and ducked, and they both rolled over the ring.
What dumb idiots! What dummies! They were probably high.
Kevin Nash came into the World War III match, Justin, with a weapon. It was
the cheating shitbag.
So here's the thing. After Shawn Michaels and China beat Sting, they mockingly took his bat, right? So then when Kevin Nash came out to the ring, and Shawn Michaels not jokingly, he to mock everybody else, gave Kevin Nash Sting's bat. And he was smoking people with the bat over and over and over. But Justin, Kevin Nash was eliminated.
By Abyss.
No, he was not. He was eliminated by
Eddie Colon.
No, he was eliminated by Bret Hart. Bret Hart, who saw that Kevin Nash was, and then Bret Hart is backing up after the match.
Bret Hart was in it.
Yeah, Bret Hart was in it. Yeah, Bret Hart's in the match, and then afterwards he's backing up and he bumps into his brother Owen, and they turn around and they're staring at each other. They're having a quick stare down, and they do a little chain wrestling at each other, and the chain wrestling is so incredible. Everyone stops and watches them do a chain wrestling match. And then everyone looks at each other, and then they start running. And Owen and Bret start fighting everybody else.
I would have just... everyone would have... they're just watching, and then they realize they're too damn good, and everyone gang piles them and throws them out because they're too talented.
Well, no, they tried that, but Owen and Bret are fighting them off.
How many guys are in there?
I'd say about like in that one particular spot of the ring, I'd say there was like 8 plus them. So they each were beating up 4 people.
Hopefully Abyss wasn't there because Abyss was
no. But this is how Abyss gets eliminated because on the far right ring, Abyss. Who is on a tear, just eliminating all of the jobbers in the match.
Put 16
he also unfortunately took out Chris Harris. Unfortunately, Abyss is eliminated by one Chase Tatum. And then after Chase Tatum eliminates Abyss, he gets into the middle ring and he starts fighting people off. Ba ba ba. He eliminates Shannon Moore. Ba 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 ba. He eliminates Brian Christopher. Ba 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 ba. He eliminates Grandmaster. No, fucking the Great Sasuke.
Wow, 3 big names. Fuck. Val Venus is next?
Val Venus is next. He eliminates Val Venus. There's a thing where hardcore. So after Kevin Nash gets eliminated with the bet's in the middle of the ring, right? And who picks it up? None other than our hardcore champion, Hardcore Holly.
Oh, the hardcore drug addict.
He picks the bat up and he's like, "I'm hardcore!" Only to then be eliminated hilariously over the top rope by one Tommy Dreamer, who then takes the bat and he yells, "No, I'm hardcore!"
And he goes like this.
And he hits it off the bat and it hits him in the... No.
Sandman's like, "I'll do that too," grabs a beer.
No, but there is a moment in the match where Tommy Dreamer does turn around as Sandman has a cane and they're battling baseball bat cane. But unfortunately, another ECW legend, Tazz, eliminates them both.
Balls, my homie.
No, Tazz and Taka Michinoku from the Suzuki Goon. Their friend just won the Universal title. So they're trying to do what Kevin Nash was trying to do, right? They're fighting people off. But Justin, from backstage, limping into the ring is one Bill Goldberg, who isn't in the match. But I'll be damned if he lets. But I'll be well, he's a champion. Champions can't be in it.
Not anymore.
Well, yes, but he was at the time.
Well, so was Lesnar.
Well, shut up. Well, that's your company. This is my company, Justin.
No, I mean in real life.
And Goldberg runs into the ring. And just spears Taka, throws Tazz over the ring.
He's fucking hurt.
Picks up. Well, that's how strong he is.
No, it's how dumb you are.
And then he turns around in Disco Inferno, looks at his knee, and starts doing the disco dance. And Goldberg doesn't find it funny and spears him too as he rolls back out of the ring. He's mad. He's destroying the set. Goldberg, and as he's happening, and you hear someone say, "Hey, quit stealing people's moments," and you look up and it's Hulk Hogan in the ring pointing, saying, and as he's pointing at Goldberg saying, "Stop stealing people's moments," he turns back around and gets scoop slammed out from the top rope by one Chase Tatum. Chase Tatum.
From the top rope.
Or not from the top rope, over the top rope.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Chase Tatum does a scoop slam from the top rope. He's above him. He's like.
Eventually, Justin, the numbers start to dwindle.
This is a fucking hectic match.
Eventually, the numbers start to dwindle. We're down to the final 4.
Jesus.
We're down to the final 4. We've got Bret Hart and Owen Hart.
Okay.
Chris Benoit.
I didn't even know he was in it.
And Chase Tatum.
What happened to... There's so many people that got eliminated. Didn't even know.
Well, right, man. But these are the important beats. Ken Shamrock was also there.
What happened to Hogan?
What? He got eliminated by Chase Tatum. I just said that.
What happened to Abyss?
Abyss, he got eliminated by Chase Tatum. I said that.
What about Collier?
Was in NXT.
What about...
But we're down to the final 4, right? It's Chase Tatum. It's
Farouk.
Benoit. What? Farouk? Oh. And Owen and Bret, they look at each other, and and they look at these two men, and they square up,
And they jump out of the ring because they have to respect Chase Tatum.
But so we thought, because actually, Justin, some guy got knocked out and rolled from the bottom rope, but was still a part of the match.
Who was that?
And as these 4 are squaring off,
Zandig?
no, but that's funny. But as the 4 are squaring off, you hear, "Oh my God, it's the WCW commissioner!" Billy Kidman runs in, grabs Owen Hart by the singlet, and is going to throw him out. And as that's happening, Owen Hart then sidesteps and throws Kidman over the top rope.
Oh.
And then Owen's looking like...
Why did you just make Kidman look stupid?
And then Owen looks and just says, "What are you doing?" And as he's doing that, he runs into a clothesline from Chris Benoit, and Chris Benoit eliminates Owen Hart.
Okay.
We're down to the final 3. It's Benoit, Tatum,
God, I'm hoping.
Bret.
I know the story, but
It's Tatum, Benoit, Bret.
I'm hoping for Chase.
These
Tatum.
3
Come
men.
on, do it for me.
These 3
do
men.
It for me.
These three men are in the ring, and they just go back and forth. They're battling. Justin, Benoit puts in a sharpshooter on Bret, and Bret is able to roll out of it into a sharpshooter on Benoit, while Chase Tatum is like selling because he just got like hit. Chase Tatum then runs in and starts beating them both up. They're all battling back and forth.
I like Chad's beating him up.
He's beating them up. Eventually, at one point, Chase Tatum
Don't do it.
eliminates Chris Benoit.
Ah, yes.
We're down to the final 2.
Come on,
Chase Tatum and Bret Hart.
Oh, fuck Bret Hart.
And
Come on, I
as
didn't
Chase
even know he was in
Tatum
this damn match.
eliminates Chris Benoit, he turns around and he runs into a sweet chin music. It's Bret Hart mocking Shawn Michaels, but he's not eliminated. He falls to the ground. Bret Hart, he wrestled a grueling steel cage match, and now he's wrestling this match. He is going to eliminate Chase Tatum. And as he's doing that, you see Shawn Michaels is running down to the ring. He is freaking out. He understands, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So he gets in the ring, and he stands in between Chase Tatum and Bret. And he's and Bret's like, what the fuck are you doing? And Shawn Michaels is like, absolutely not. But Justin, it was all a ruse, because from behind, the Clique run in, and they throw Bret Hart over the top rope.
Are you kidding me? Chase Tatum won?
Which means...
Just give it a second.
In a decent match, the gentleman Chase Tatum won a World War III in 44 minutes and 38 seconds. It says here the Final 4 had Steven Regal in it, but he didn't. It was Owen Hart.
You can book the Final 4.
I know. I thought I did.
But it boosts popularity of the Final 4, Final 1.
That's fine.
So
Regal can get the rub.
When Benoit was the final elimination, so Bret wasn't even. Doesn't matter. Wow.
So take what I said and just swap them. Bret got eliminated, and then he took over Bret. But it doesn't matter. Chase Tatum. Wow. And Ahmed sustained damage kneecap.
Well, that's not good.
That's not good. And Johnny Stamboli got some backstage heat for taking out Ahmed's
He fucking broke his knee. Jesus, Stamboli.
And Justin, the gentleman Chase Tatum, Mr. World War III, stands in the ring.
Wow. Oh my God, Chad.
87.
Chad.
Oh, that's okay. I just moved it. I think I still picked it up.
When did you move it?
I moved it like literally as soon as Chase Tatum won. I moved it over. It's fine. I promise. It's fine.
So,
No, I promise. It's fine. We're good.
God.
I moved the mic and Justin got mad, but it's okay. I moved it after Chase Tatum won. Well, no. I know. I get it. No, I get it. But we're fine. We're good. We're good.
Make me look like I'm fucking.
Well, that's why I was explaining it. But Justin, we got an 87. These types of matches with the big multi, with the big battle royals, never really. It's just for us, right? Like. But you didn't see Chase Tatum winning, did you?
You didn't either.
Well, no, because I didn't know I had him. I literally, as you were booking your pay-per-view, I went over to my phone and picked up my phone and put Chase Tatum wins World War III.
Supposed to win?
It was going to be Bret.
Oh, well, we're still probably going to get Bret and Shawn in it either way.
Well, it was definitely hinted at.
I think it's. So that's probably a smart thing to do. You don't need to give that win to Bret.
And that's
you can still have that
exactly.
Give it to someone else and
Give it to somebody like Chase Tatum. So, Dustin, does that mean we're going to get Chase Tatum versus Minoru Suzuki at Starrcade?
I mean, it could be Jericho.
It could be Jericho now.
I have no idea what's going on.
Like,
I
who
can't
knows?
believe you didn't book that match. Why would you not? What was the thought process behind it?
I was, you know what it was? Because the last time I wanted Suzuki to go over Goldberg, he kept blocking it with creative control and wouldn't have it.
That's your fucking fault.
Right. So I think so I did the angle to avoid that. So, but I should have just tried the match first. I didn't even try that. I just went right to the angle. Yeah. But anyway, that was World War III, guys. A lot of Starrcade implications were set tonight.
Don't have
Hell of a show, and we will see you guys next time.